Hey food family, today I am putting my own twist on a familiar favorite. Let's make Asun Jollof. I have only one rule here. For your Asun Jollof rice to taste great, your jollof rice must taste delicious. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Let's get right into this recipe. We're going to start by getting our vegetables. I'm using some onions, habaneros, green bell peppers, and also I'll be using some red bell peppers as well. We're just going to blend all of this into a smooth consistency. And we're going to pour this into a pot and let that cook down to dry. While that's drying, we'll get some already steamed goat meat. Now, these goat meats have bones and some of them don't have bones. The deal is to take off the flesh from the bones because we're going to be cutting this into smaller sizes. So mine can remove easily. You may have to use a knife for yours. Cut them into small sizes. Put them in your baking pan. I'm going to bake this. You can fry yours if you want. Just want to dry them up a little bit. While that's in the oven, look at the pepper. It is already dry. It didn't burn. Make sure yours doesn't burn. It just dried perfectly, so you have to be checking on it. Now, in a separate pan, you want to add some oil. Into that hot oil, you want to add some chopped onions and garlic. And you want to saute that for a while. I'm going to add in dry herbs at this time. Don't worry, I'll put all of these ingredients and measurements in the description. While that has sauteed for a couple of minutes, say 3 minutes, you're going to add in tomato paste at this time. And you're going to mix this up. Mix for about 3 to 4 minutes, making sure you get everything nice and warm. At this point, when it looks like this, I like to add in my seasoning cubes or seasoning powder and salt. And I'll continue to mix until the color looks dark red. Like this. Now you know it's ready to be taken out or taken off the stove, and you're going to pour this into the already dried or steamed vegetables or blended vegetables. Continue to mix this to combine the tomato paste and the steamed vegetables together. I like to cover this for about 5 to 8 minutes. You can be checking on it. You don't need to just leave it there. Make sure it doesn't burn. Our goat meat is ready. It's out of the oven. I'll set this aside. And after like 8 to 10 minutes on low heat, this is ready. You can see the color. We are going for a dark red color like this. This is exactly what we want. Now at this point, I'm going to add in some homemade stock. This is a mixture of goat meat and chicken stock. I added in some water as well, like you just saw. We're gonna mix this up. Now we are going for a stewy texture, but a watery stew, I should say. So when it has a consistency like this, then you know that you're ready to stop putting in liquid. I will put the measurements for you in the caption. Add in some washed long grain parboiled rice at this time. Mix everything together, and then you're also going to add in your bay leaves and just mix the bay leaves in. Cover this up. I usually like to use my parchment paper and foil paper just because I don't want the foil to be in contact with my food. You can do you if you want that, and let this steam for about 1 hour. Now after 1 hour, what we want is for the rice to be dry like this. This is the part where I say Asun Jollof doesn't need sticky jollof rice. If you're making Asun Jollof, you need dry rice to make sure you don't have too much sauce, sticking the rice together. So this is how the texture of the rice should look. Now put that pan back on the stove. Add in a little bit of oil, add in some chopped onions, saute that for a little bit. At this point, you want to add in the dried goat meat or fried goat meat, however you did yours. Add in some chopped bell peppers and habaneros. chopped carrots, a little bit of seasoning. You want to add in about 2 tablespoons of meat stock. I'm using the goat meat stock. I'll mix everything together to combine. I'm going to cover this for about 3 to 5 minutes so that everything will just steam properly. And at this point, you're going to get some of that jollof rice. You're going to put it in and you stir fry this. Just keep mixing. You can also add in some chopped green onions. I like to add that for flavor. Add in more rice and continue mixing until you get your desired, quantity. Now you might need to do this 2 or 3 times depending on, if you're making all of the jollof rice into Asun Jollof. So that's basically it, guys. The Asun Jollof is ready. You do not need to do too much. This is already delicious. If you like this one, don't forget to subscribe for more delicious recipes from me. Thank you for being here, guys, and enjoy.